Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for December 13th, 2016. As you can see, it's about an hour and 17 minutes before the bell. I'm getting on the Simpler Stocks Gold side where we have an extra hour 3 times a week. And then this Friday, third Friday of the week, we have a big options trade the close class. We do it every third Friday of every month. That's included with your subscription. For the gold side, we actually have an upgraded side. We have a silver and a gold side. It's been so popular, we had to open up a gold side. Pretty neat in there. So right now we have the ES is down 6, NASDAQ down 30. More of the same of having some of the FANG stocks just acting weak today. You have the Russell down 15. Finally, a day of whackage for the Russell. Bonds doing much of nothing. Dow Jones Industrials up again. Unbelievable in there. You have the SPX down 5. You have the transports down 84. You actually have some sectors, like I put on the title for the video today, some sectors actually starting to look weak that have been big old leading sectors, and we'll get into that in a minute. Crude oil up $1, was up about almost $3. Gold up all of $2.50. Silver up 20 cents, having a nice day. Yeah, the dollar down all 63. Yeah, the advanced decline all day has been weak. That's been a big tip-off that we might stay down today, down about 9.59 if you net them out. You have the VIX up again. A lot of this is what we'll talk about on the Simpler Stocks premium side, that a lot of people are buying puts for the SPX for January, which is reflected in the VIX, because they feel that people aren't going to sell their short-term profits, take their short-term profits this year, because if the tax laws drastically reduced from the top rate, that it's actually cheaper for them to sell their stocks next year. So what they're doing is hedging by buying some SPX puts for next year. So you have the Nikkei down 110, German DAX doing nothing, Chinese market getting whacked today, down almost 3% in here. A lot of reason for this, but totally makes sense to me after all the rhetoric between Trump and Taiwan that we'd have some problems with trade with China. I've been waiting for that to happen, and I was surprised it hasn't happened sooner than this. You have the TLT doing much of nothing. Put-call ratio still very low in here, so just keep that in mind. So just so you know what I think of the market, this is a historically strong time. But like what I was warning about us going down right after Thanksgiving didn't transpire because of this tax thing. A lot of people that have short-term gains, which are less than a year, and they're taxed at ordinary income, if you think the tax rate is going to go from, let's say, 39% to 25% next year, you make 30 points at Goldman Sachs, you have a big inducement not to sell this year and wait till the beginning of next year. If that happens, and we don't get any kind of break before that, it's sort of like the San Andreas Fault in San Francisco. You want it to have little tremors just to release a lot of pressure. I'm really worried if we stay up like this, just levitated till the first of the year. The NASDAQ down, like I said, and the Russell down. Let me just tell you, this is what I was explaining on the premium side. You might have a day down. You might have a little ledge in here, no doubt about it. But what I wanted you to realize in here was that the TF, the Russell, is still over every moving average. It's entitled to a little rest in here. Now, that's one side. On the other side, there are a number of sectors that are starting to roll over, and we're going to go over those on the Simpler Stock Premium side. So just so you know, what our site includes right now is for your $7 trial, you get the chat room where I'm on 9 to 10 every morning. That's on the silver side. On the gold, you get a lot more. The premium video, a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now. And you have the email alerts. Very powerful part of this site where I do at least 6 stock trades and chart ideas, at least 6 index and futures charts, and I post unusual activity when I see them. I post a great one on Friday that a lot of people made about 80% on their money already. The other thing I want to mention in here is this. The Brecher ledge trade. I did not come up with this idea, the Cape, and they don't know how I dress at home. That's another story. But the Brecher ledge trade is a bearish type of continuation pattern that nobody on the web seems to ever mention. People try to describe it as a descending triangle. That's actually a bullish pattern. It's a very interesting, the hardly anybody's mentioned it. The strategy class for this is 6 to 8 p.m. Central on December 14th, or Eastern from 7 to 9. Live trading Thursday from the last 2 hours of the day. Could be real interesting if the market sits like this week. So everybody have a great weekend, a great week. Got all excited promoting my own class here. But go to simplertrading.com and you see it up here, Brecher Ledge Trade. I'm hoping you already got the email about it. So everybody have a great night. I will talk to you first thing tomorrow.